everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cuboid Sandbox. It's been far too long. So, we are going to be deviating from the original storyline here with Tales from the Planet Nero. Now, Nero, spelled N-E-R-O, mainly. Today we're focusing on the capital of Nero, which is OK, O-Q-U-E, and so we have two rivaling factions here, and then the populace, and the reasoning behind this. So, Nero is a matriarchal society, so the queen, basically what happens is that the queen has a daughter, and the daughter takes rule. The queen's firstborn son takes rule of the army until the queen's daughter takes control of the, until the queen's daughter has her own firstborn son to take care of the army. So that's how this works. Now, realize how I didn't say the queen's firstborn daughter. No, it isn't. Generally, the queen is only really expected to have one daughter, and is also expected to have one son. They got around that by using the firstborn system. Daughters, it's a little different, considering age shouldn't dictate how one runs a country, and only how one runs the military. Therefore, the queen, when the queen does have multiple daughters, she just rules for as long as she lives, and then hopes it gets figured out afterwards. Now, this time, there was a system that was put in place for this a long time ago. It was sort of forgotten, but one of the queen's daughters, Fionn, found old textbooks talking about a type of battle they used to have, where in order to settle a dispute, one side would rule one army, the other side would take control of another army, and then a neutral army, in place of like a jury, would take place. And so, Fionn and her firstborn son, Agon, running the Red Army, Fionnay, the queen's other daughter, and Fionnay's firstborn son, Theon, running the Yellow Army, and the populace running the Third Army. The way the game works is that you have a defending party, you have a base, you have an offensive party, and they must be placed like this, and then you have to fight, and the populace is placed down first with 5, and these guys get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. I'm gonna add one more. And now let's see what's going on. So I already did a shot at recording this, and my computer froze because I hadn't been touching the mouse for long enough, and then Cuboid Sandbox froze up. So that's not good. Anyway, we're here again. So, instantly, I still placed the map too far to the south. I did that the first time too. Theon's army, and I'm saying TH here, Theon's army is doing well. His defending party fought off the opposing offensive party, and his own offensive party is doing really good. his offensive army I can't speak. The populace is taking, they're just kind of fighting Theon, and Theon is fighting right back, and he's kind of destroying them. Agon's army is doing well enough. Like, they're pretty much just sitting in the back, working. Did I put automatic food spawn on? Yeah, I did. Though I really didn't need to at the moment. Nothing is really taken down. Oh, looks like the populace is done for. They've got 5 members, 4 members. Oh my gosh, that's yep, 2 members. 1 member. There they go. The populace was destroyed immediately by Theon's army. We're seeing him just take a large rush. Crap, we're on 5 minutes. Theon's army is or Agon's army rather is still not mobilizing and eating off what food it has before it goes and might attempt to fight Theon's army. They're probably just waiting out an extinction, which could be the case. They could easily move from over here down into their original defending party's platform over here, and hopefully let more food spawn in the east. Or they could not. Oh no, there's more food in the east, so it looks like that's what they might do. Oh my god, more food for Theon's army appears. Holy crap. Oh, that's lucky for Theon. Theon's about to break 300. there we go. He broke 300. He's more than doubled Agon's army, and Agon can do nothing about it. So you can just watch as the food supplies are being drained. But the defending party is being used, so that's good. So Agon's army is spreading up more to the north, but it looks like it's going to be under... Oh no, there we go. So it's got maybe a minor extinction there, but probably not. Theon's army is rushing to its next food source, which conveniently spawned near it. Though there may be an extinction over here. It's kind of fighting Agon, but oh no, it'll reach the other food source in time. Meanwhile, down in the southeast, where they originally were, I'm pretty sure everyone here has either died or left. Oh no, that looks like a mass extinction waiting to happen. Oh, lucky. Theon's army is very lucky. Holy, yeah. They must be praying to the gods, considering Theon is god in Greek. But, my god, they're even 50-50. Oh no, Agon's army is actually... Agon's army just took the lead. I'm guessing that is due to an extinction down in the southwest. Now, a little bit about either of their battle styles. Agon is... Oh no, Agon just got an extinction happen to him. But, Agon is much more... He rushes into things. He would have much rather had his offensive position farther than his defensive one, whereas Theon is much more defensive and normally plays that way. Though Theon does know how a good offensive can win games, and he did take advantage of that. He had a small extinction happen in the south, but he's brushing it off with, oh my god, a giant clash I didn't even notice happening in the northwest. The North Equatorial West, where that's a powerhouse waiting to happen. Agon's men I don't think they stand much of a chance in the northwest, though they've got a base in the northeast, it seems. Yeah, oh, that just went extinct, actually. So yeah, Agon is really having a hard time. But Theon did take advantage of the early aggressive start that he was handed, even though technically he was at a disadvantage when I started it off. The populace will not make a rise again. That's just what happened to them, sad to say. Okay, just checking our time. Oh, I can't believe we haven't breached 500 yet for population. Agon's army has taken a liking to the southwest, and I wouldn't blame them. Theon's army is about to go extinct down here. They're using their offensive food now. Theon's army is rushing... No, it's slowly moving back towards its one food point in the south, and Agon's army has taken the lead in population. It looks like there's something going on in the northwest, so let's check that out. There's that powerhouse I was talking about, actually. Oops. Yeah, it was completely consumed, and now they're moving away from that because actually there was no easy way to get out of there, and it was a massive extinction for them. The northeast just got assaulted by Theon's army, and it was assaulted and completely won over. There's no one from Agon's army actually survived that. Nevertheless, Agon is down in the southwest. Or actually, no, in the west in general. The south and equatorial west, and it's just tearing it up. Now, oh no, there's the extinction happening. There are more extinctions happening for Theon, though, so I wouldn't really say it's too much of a disadvantage. And Agon's men also move much faster because he's used to being on the offensive. Agon's army actually took a massive hit at the same time Theon started growing again, because they hit a powerhouse up in the northeast. And don't worry though, the people here who did this, both the populace and for each side, this is pretty much the equivalent of Neronian politics. Well, aside from how it's a monarchy, when they actually need to settle something, they use this. But also, the way the monarchy works in Nero is actually that what happens is a man suggests a law, and you need to get a backing on it. You have to get a backing for it, and you need a backing against it. If you don't have a backing against the law, then nothing happens pretty much. If you don't have someone that doesn't want something to happen, and in the northeast there's about to be a Theonian extinction, but if something isn't about to happen, then it's just kind of everyone kind of gives up on the entire notion of it. If no one's opposing it, then why put it in the rule books? It's commonplace at that point. So when there's a suit both for something and against something, and oh my god, look at the population drop for Theon. Ow, that's gonna hurt. But I actually can't find any large Agonian army. Agonian? I don't have like things for them. Theonian and Agonian, I guess, but no, it's just the armies of Agon and Theon. Oh my god, we actually almost dropped below 200 total population. That would have been big. Oh, also, happy Thanksgiving for those of you in America. I hope you enjoy it. I think Canadian Thanksgiving was just a little while ago. I could be wrong. I don't live in Canada or celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving. And happy whatever everybody else's equivalent is. I actually don't really pay much attention to holidays internationally, so I wouldn't really know. The extent of my knowledge that is holidays is that in Russia, Christmas isn't as widely celebrated as New Year's, and everyone loves New Year's. And the only reason I know that is because I do watch the Russian New Year specials on occasion. That and Eurovision, which I count Eurovision as its own holiday. It's pretty much Northeast versus Northwest now, which is funny because it was Northwest versus it's East versus West now, as it was East versus West down here for the opposite sides. Anyway, yeah, no. What was I talking about? Going on about holidays. The war ground in the center kind of died as soon as everyone lost food supply. Though there is now, now Agon's army can populate there since it's more linked. And oh my god, there's the Agonian extinction. This might kill pretty much Agon's chance of doing anything. Unless he can make it down into the south. Which he wasn't really harnessing before the power of the south. Oh. Nope, it's going up for the northern, like, equatorial part. North, equatorial, east, and nobody makes it. So there goes 100 of the population. And now down to the south, we're about to hit another extinction. The Theonian population looks fine. I think Theon's army might win this just because there's no food for Agon's army at all. Luckily, we got 2 more pillars down the meridial south. So that should lead back up into the west and the equator, or the equatorial battleground. That should work fine. As for Theon, Theon's doing pretty well, though the south looks like it's about to hit an extinction, and the north is kind of trying to evade one. It wasn't big though. And yeah, this doesn't look like, it looks like it might be one of Nero's shortest battles, because normally these are very long, and bam, there goes the extinction in the south. Will we see anyone make it towards the west? No. But someone did make it towards the equatorial battlefield, which is good. Regardless, only about 40. Okay, so we've got slow growth. Never mind. We're actually standing steady in the 30s. There was a slight... Yeah, Theon actually suffered a slight extinction, but he's fine now. He's also in the equator, kind of pushing out Agon's men, though he's more towards the north in the equator. And all of the populous food down in the center hasn't been touched again, because they aren't being reinstated. The population it's kind of hovering around 200. Oh, and this looks like it's the end for Agon. He's got nothing. Let's see here. I think that might be the only colony Agon has left. You better be smart about maneuvering this. That went up in the slightly north of these two. That one's... Oh no, it's slowly growing. Theon suffered a small extinction, but nothing compared to Agon's losses. It looks like Queen Fiona might be in a bit of trouble. Now, as for the political standpoint of this, and which one you would rather have ruled the country, Theon is trying to... Theon and Agon want the space project to flourish, whereas Fiona and Theon do not want science to go any further at all. They want science to freeze, and they want to work on economics at the moment, because having a stable economy is nice. Isn't that right, America? Greece. Yeah. So that's what's going on there. As for either standpoint on the other, which well, it doesn't look like we should discuss this now because Agon has pretty much lost. I don't know what he can do. So Fiona is it's pretty much a complete halt on technology as we know it, but they're still going to put a ton of funding into education. Basically, they want to really, they're doing this for the economy and for better taxes. For more taxes, for better taxes. Agon's army is just holding in, but barely. I doubt that they're going to make a comeback, but I could be wrong. I've probably been wrong in the past. It's pretty much 1 to 100. It's 1 to 99%. But oh no, Theon's army is increasing. So oh no, it's back to 1 to 99. Anyway. So this is just dragging on the inevitable. How long have I been talking for? 15 minutes. Okay, this is a decently sized episode. Oh no, there we go. Agon's a bit in the dust. 1%. We're having a small extinction from Theon, but he shouldn't actually fall. Nope. Yeah. There we go. Theon won. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment on who you would rather win based on their political views. Subscribe if you haven't, please. Also, the schedule is meh. No videos on Mondays. Now we're down to 1 Cuboid Sandbox a week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I honestly quite enjoyed coming up with the scenario. The world of Nero is quite amazing, and I won't be telling you guys about its past in the description, so don't bother checking. Thank you for watching. Just gonna do what I always do. Again, thanks. It's definitely been a great time. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will be posting videos over the Thanksgiving break and stuff. Even though I don't tend to post videos when school happens. Or when school isn't happening. I'm weird like that. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you all ever so much. And, aside from which political standpoint you want to see win down below, tell me if you knew where these guys were from, because they take lots and lots of like inspiration from around the world. So it would be great to know if you guys realized any root words or any straight normal words that are of other languages, and your theories on how these guys came to exist on the planet of Nero. So because if you guys do understand, all of the root words are there for a reason, and they do pertain to the language that they are from. So yeah, we're dropping by the tens here. 90, 78. Okay, so a little bit more or less than 10. There we go. 37, 30. I'm doing this for syncing purposes now. 9, 5, 4, 3, 0. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I will be here for of course I'll be here for the next episode, which will happen next Wednesday. Until then.